Can you stop honking, y'all? I mean, I appreciate how much distance y'all gave me, but you can stop honking. It's very clear I'm getting out of your way. What's going on, guys? Ro here, back with another video. Today, hopping back into ATS, American Truck Simulator. We've got ProMods in. We're going to be doing some worldwide trucking one last time here in 2020. We got a load of yogurt, over 44,000 pounds worth, and we're going to be taking it from Seattle, Washington to Princeton, British Columbia. Going to be doing it all in the Freightliner Cascadia. We're rocking the Northern Alex's Northern Logistics Ltd colors here. So fully repping that VTC. So yeah, excited to see how far we can go with this. Let's go ahead and hop in the cab here. Got a lot of topics to discuss. Go ahead and power this baby up. It's been a while since I've done a video. You know, it is what it is. 2020 has been hitting everyone in its own way. And so the past few months have been a bit crazy for me. To summarize it, really, I've been taking a bit of a break, focusing on some mental health, focusing on my own health because I have some health concerns of my own. I just realized I think the exit is, yeah, it's that way. But yeah, been having some minor health concerns of my own. I haven't really been playing as many games as I wish I could. But I seem to be doing better now, and right now I just kind of have a common cold, not coronavirus or anything crazy like that. So yeah, I'm still getting over that. Immediate railroad crossing, that's nice. I'm not driving this thing manual like I normally would in ATS. Just because this is a newer truck. So, you know, while it is possible to get it in a manual transmission, I mean, if you look right there, I can't remember what button it is to zoom in, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But yeah, it's an automatic. So we're gonna be doing it automatic today. But yeah, you know, besides, you know, health concerns, I ended up quitting Five Guys back in late September. And I've got, you know, a nice new job. I'm enjoying the heck out of that. I also moved at the beginning of this month to a new home. Moving out of an apartment into a house, so it's been hectic. It's definitely been hectic. It hasn't been like a super chill last few months of the year. And then we had Cyberpunk. You know, Cyberpunk came out at, you know, was it last month? No, it was this month. Like 2 weeks ago. It's great. I mean, I love Cyberpunk. It's an awesome game. I think that CD Projekt Red, you know, with all that hard work, it finally paid off. They did such an amazing job. I know that people playing on console can't quite say that. But I've been, you know, playing it on my PC, and it's been awesome. You know, the storyline is amazing. The you know, the characters and just the customization, the dialogue. I mean, the graphics are incredible with ray tracing. Like, it's an awesome game, and I'm enjoying that. I've already beat it once. I played a lot of hours into it at the start. So I'm going to be going back, doing different, you know, storylines and whatnot, and definitely excited to see all of them. It's been awesome having Keanu Reeves in the game. Well, that's super awesome as well. You know, really hard to see these lines. I think I'm in my lane. Pretty sure I'm in the lane. We're good. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying it. I got Cyberpunk solely to play offline. Like, you know, I mean, it is a single player game, yes, but um, what I mean is like not doing videos of it, not streaming it. Like, this is one of those games I just wanted to take in 100%. You know, put 100% effort into it and all of my attention, and not have to worry about recording and whatnot. So I'm not planning on doing any, you know, series on the channel for Cyberpunk, you know. I'm gonna be just doing it on my own. Now that doesn't necessarily mean Cyberpunk won't appear on the channel. You know, if there's a funny moment, I'll hit that instant replay button. I'll post a clip of it, you know, like it'll still show up, I'm sure. And I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that later on down the line I won't do a series or anything like that. But I mean, for the time being, I want to enjoy the game, and it's really rare for me to do so. I actually just did it with Watch Dogs Legion as well when that came out, so that was awesome. That another great game. Ubisoft did a great job on that. It's really fun running around as an old lady hacking things. But yeah, no, it's like I said, Cyberpunk is an awesome game, and you know, if you have a stable enough PC and you know, you want a good story, you want great graphics, that's definitely a game to check out. If you're on console, I would not recommend that until you get like an actual like Series X or PS5 whenever those come available in 2030. But yeah, awesome game. Now, moving on, we've got worldwide franchise, you know, worldwide trucking, travel, and transport. Not transport, transit. I'm not sure what the future is going to hold. You know, looks like we got the bypass on that way station. That's nice. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the future is going to hold as far as the franchise. I have not, obviously been doing very many videos. I haven't been doing, you know, travel or transit in over the year. Like, they came out like a year ago, and there's been one video each, and they were just kind of tests. Like, I wasn't 100% certain on them. I think ultimately what I'm gonna do is combine the entire franchise into one series, so we'll just have travel and transport, I think is what I'm gonna call it. Don't know if the worldwide name is gonna be in that. I honestly have no clue. Whatever the case may be, I've got to decide, because I'm going to give myself until, I'm thinking sometime mid-January to figure that out. And have that kind of debut on the channel. So, ATS isn't going anywhere. ETS 2 isn't going anywhere. They're both great games. But you know, some of those smaller games, you know, Bus Sim and stuff like that, I think those may have a hard time on their own as a channel or as a series. So I think it'd be best to kind of join them in the ranks of ATS and ETS 2 and have a full-fledged kind of driving simulation series. So yeah, you know, worldwide franchise is going through a little bit of a mix-up, but it's fine. It'll survive. You know, I was actually planning on taking a break from YouTube for a couple of months. I was thinking, you know, January and February, just take it off, not record anything. Now the only exception would have been to, you know, edit videos that had already been recorded. You know, I've still got a gigantic recording of Among Us that I'm sifting through. So that is definitely a thing I'm working on. But ultimately I've decided that you know, I took my break. I went missing for a bit there, and so I don't think it'd be best to just disappear again. So I'm not going to be doing that. I mean, the whole point of the break was, you know, to just kind of just take a break, just breathe, just you know, focus on mental health and stuff. And since I kind of already did that, there's really no point in me doing that again. At least not immediately. Later on down the line, that will be mandatory. If I'm gonna continue doing YouTube, which, you know, we'll see. It's not something that I'm just gonna put past me. I'm not gonna just commit myself 100% because you really can't, and kind of survive. So you know, I'm gonna be giving myself some time here and there to kind of focus on myself, focus on mental health. You know, it is what it is. But I think in the long run I'll be a lot happier that way, and hopefully I'll be a lot happier in videos too. So that means better content, and ultimately that's what I want. So now, speaking of breaks, San Andreas Law was supposed to have a mid-season break, and it got it. A little earlier than I had wanted. I wanted 2 more episodes before the mid-season break. We stopped at 13. The main issue with that, I had pre-recorded those episodes right before the Los Santos Summer Special DLC came out. So I was planning, you know, as soon as the mods were updated, I could just hop back in and get to it. The problem is the update kind of broke at a lot of things, and it took a while. It took a while. LSPDFR itself had to be updated. The old version just didn't work with the new version of GTA, and so that took a couple of months. And, you know, by the time I could really get back into the swing of things, and I was already working on a modded game installation with everything, Rockstar announced another DLC. They announced the Cayo Perico heist DLC. So I just kind of stopped right then and there and said, you know what, it's not even worth it to work on this installation. I'll get to it once that update's been out and once everything else has been updated. But you know, that's the plan, and I'm hoping, you know, I'm definitely hoping to have, yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah, they have a stop sign, that's fine. But that's the plan. That is 100% the plan, and I want it done by the beginning of February. Like, that's it. That's the only time I'm giving myself on this one. So I'm gonna be kind of grinding out on getting that installation all set up. Man, it is making me go through some small roads here. I was expecting like a straight shot in I-5 going into BC, but nah. Wants me to do some back roading, which is fine. That gives me more time. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I love San Andreas Law. Just how complex and how different it is from the rest of the series. It takes a lot more effort. And, you know, that has its pros and its cons. I consider San Andreas Law more of a production compared to everything else on my channel. Everything else, I just, you know, hit record. When I'm done, hit stop record. And throw it in a timeline, add my intro, outro, cut out some things, and move on about my day. But no, the San Andreas Law is so much more complex than that. I mean, I have to do all the cinematics and all that, and so it actually does take a lot more effort. And, you know, it requires a ton of mods. So it's just it's a tough one to record. And it's certainly probably going to cause me to get some gray hairs. But, you know, I hope that I can get it all back together soon enough and we can move on. San Andreas Laws Season 3 is supposed to get 30 episodes. That was the original plan, and after a while it became clear that I could not do that. The plan was then to drop it to 25, and then this whole break happened, and, well, I hate to say it, but I changed my mind again, and we're gonna go back to 30. Don't you go, car. I have right of way. Thank you. All these turns. Alright, we're at the Canadian border. That's great. I don't think I've gone through this crossing yet. So this ought to be cool. Alright, we're just gonna pull in here, all smooth. Alright, hand over my papers. But yeah, San Andreas Law, Season 3, so that means 17 more episodes. And then we take a little bit more of a break, and we hop into Season 4. Things are going to be a little bit different that time around. One of the main protagonists, like in last episode, will die in the... Or not die. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to write him off. But one of the main characters from San Andreas Law will leave the series at the end of Season 3. And will not appear in Season 4. And that's going to change some things. You know, I'm planning a few changes here and there with Season 4. Including a significantly shorter season. That's going to be 15 seasons, or 15 episodes. It was originally planned at 10. I think I'm going to bump it up a little. Because ultimately, Season 4 is, in fact, going to be the last season of San Andreas Law. It's gonna be kind of the closing of the book that Season 3 was supposed to be. So, I mean, as unfortunate as it is, I want to give San Andreas Law a good ending. I don't want it to die like, you know, my LC PDFR series did, where it just dropped straight off a cliff. You know, I wanna actually give it a proper send-off. San Andreas Life, you know, it's gonna be kind of the same thing, except it's not really that important of a series for me. It comes and goes, and it's really, honestly, not really worth recording anymore, so I'm gonna send it off in 2021, probably around the same time that San Andreas Law signs off one last time. And then with GTA 5 as a whole, I'm gonna do one more series. I'm gonna do a story, like a full story mode playthrough. I'm gonna have mods in there, of course, you know, graphics, audio, stuff like that. Nothing gameplay breaking or changing. Just, you know, make it look and sound nicer. And I think that'll be kind of the last of GTA 5 on the channel. I don't really have anything else planned. I don't see any other thing I would want for that. So, yeah, I mean, that's the plan with the San Andreas franchise is closing the book. Because, you know, they've been around for a while, and you know, as much as I love them, they're too much of a pain in the butt, and my channel needs to change. Some changes need to happen, and yeah, ultimately, that's what's gonna happen. Now on to other series. You know, we have The Sims 4. That's gonna be returning in April. I'm gonna be moving away from the Eco Lifestyle expansion pack. So we're going to be focusing more on just kind of general gameplay and, you know, a general let's play. So, you know, we'll feature all the DLCs. We'll do builds. We'll do all that fancy stuff. But yeah, kind of make it more of a basic series, and I want it to be kind of that once a week kind of series. You know, same goes with The Long Dark. That's not going anywhere. I want to hop back in that and, you know, prove that I can try and survive as a Canadian in all that snow. It's Canadian Simulator. That's all it is. The Long Dark is just Canadian Simulator. Why not just name it Canadian Simulator? You know? Why not? To just do it. It's in Canada. I'm pretty sure it's in Canada. So, you know. But, you know, other series are remaining on this channel. You know, we've got Among Us, we've got Rainbow Six Siege. Those aren't going anywhere. We got recordings from Hell, which, for those that don't know, is just really long, ridiculous recordings like this Among Us one, but not broken down. We've got Clips. That's going to be making a comeback. So obviously kind of the opposite of recordings from Hell. It's just teeny tiny little short videos, just as filler, basically. Unless I decide to do montages, which is not really a thing anymore. That guy merged into me. I watched him in my mirror merge into me. Why? Just why? Now, San Andreas Law and San Andreas Life, they're not the only ones leaving in 2021. We've actually got Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint off the roster now. They haven't been active, and honestly, I don't even touch them anymore, so I don't see a reason to hop back in them. Breakpoint, maybe. Wildlands, I mean, I've finished it like 20 times now. It's a ridiculous number, I know, but like, you know, playing with friends, it's fun to kind of go back and see how much you can do and different tactics and stuff. Breakpoint, I just don't have anyone to play with, basically, so I've been doing it on my lonesome, and honestly, I'm kind of bored of it. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have that on the channel anymore. That was kind of a question mark. That one's more of a question mark. It might, you know, it's... We'll see. I'm on the fence about it. Now... That doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be less videos on the channel, you know, with all these series is leaving. Can I climb faster than you can? Yes, I can. Alright, cool, I'm merging. I'm going to pass you. Watch me. Yeah, I plan to do more videos, and I actually plan to do more series. New games, stuff like that, you know. I want to start doing story-based games. I have a couple in mind. One is more of a horror game. It doesn't seem like a horror game at first, but it's a horror game. So that's going to be a fun one. I'm definitely planning on doing that. Probably sometime in April, I'd say. As for other games, you know, we've got... I mean, I am planning on doing vlogs. That's going to kind of become a thing. So, be ready for that. But other games include, you know, Flashing Lights. It's a great game. I actually did a test recording with Leslie a few months ago, and it went well, so... I never uploaded it. I kind of deleted it, just to clear up space. But yeah, no, it's a great game, and I enjoyed it. And I think, you know, with San Andreas Law kind of getting out of the picture now, it might be good to introduce that game in, just to keep that police roleplay aspect. And you know, we have other roleplay in that as well. You know, fire, EMS. So I think it's going to be a better fit for the channel at this point. Or at least a good fit. Like, it's not going to be terrible, right? Yeah, it's going to be a nice little addition to the channel, and I'm definitely excited for that. And then, like, PC Building Simulator, it's another kind of quick and easy one to play, and I'm definitely thinking of throwing that game in on the roster. I can't really think of any other games. I mean, if you have suggestions, obviously, you can comment down below. But like, yeah, no, I mean, I'm kind of open at this point with throwing all these old series out. I want to try new things. I want to build this channel. I want to build the community, and so a lot of it is up to you guys. And yeah, I'm excited, you know. And I have been working on some other projects outside of YouTube, obviously, since I started kind of taking this little break. You know, I'm learning music production now, so that's a nice, neat, little nifty thing, and I've shown it here and there on videos, but just not obvious. So I'm definitely, you know, trying to learn more and kind of build that skill. Because I don't know, if YouTube doesn't work out, I'm hoping that does. Priority-wise, I'm going to kind of equal them out. I'm going to balance them. Because ultimately, I've always wanted to do music. And now that I'm kind of getting into it and learning it, I'm very excited about it. It's something I've always wanted to do, and, you know, like I said, and it's just, it's a lot to learn, it's a lot to take in, it's a lot of frustration and pulling hairs out, but, you know, I'm definitely satisfied with what I've made so far, and I've got a lot of great ideas down, and we'll see. Who knows, that might, you know, trickle more into the series, or not into the series, but into the channel. That's kind of the plan, at least. All right, speed limit is dropping here. How much farther do we have? Oh wow, 19 miles. Wow, that is so far. As for graphic design, I kind of took a break from that as well, I've noticed. Not really intentionally, I just kind of stopped doing it one day. I mean, my interest isn't in it as much anymore. I'm very satisfied with my design, my current design, and, you know, I think that Vector V8 is not going to be a thing for a while. I think V7 is kind of going to stick around for probably a couple months, or a couple years, I should say. That's the plan at this point. Because you know, even even when I made V6, at this point, after releasing V6, I had a lot of ideas of what I wanted to do next. Here, I'm just clueless. I have no ideas that have come to mind, other than, like, themes. But besides that, like, the actual logo work itself, I mean, that's where the version update comes from, and that's not going to be a thing for a while, it looks like. Like I said, I'm very satisfied with V7 and how it came out, and so I'm definitely looking to keep it that way. Alright, so it looks like we're coming up to Princeton now. Speed limit's about to drop, I'm assuming. Yep, there we go. And I need to make a left here. Good thing there's no one in the left lane. What is this road it wants me to turn on? Don't hit that car. Don't hit that car. Honestly, I didn't know how well I could stretch out these topics. I actually thought these topics were going to be a lot longer than this drive, but turns out I kind of ripped through them a little quicker than I normally do. Kind of less rambling, I guess. Definitely going the wrong way. 100% going the wrong way. I'm supposed to park it probably on the dock. Probably. I would say probably in that corner. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna cheat this one. Actually, hang on. Is that entrance? Let's see here. Cheating even more here. That entrance. Okay. Okay. I could back it up all the way if I wanted to. I don't want to. But, you know, if I wanted to, I could. I don't think I would highly advise against pulling forward. So, yeah, we're going to be backing this up a bit. Oh, God. Oh, man, I probably should have paid more attention to the GPS, huh? Well, that's all in the fun. To be fair, in my defense, it doesn't show a wall on the GPS, so... We're gonna see how this goes. Probably not well at all. I also don't know if I can do what I want to do. That's gonna be tricky. I probably could. I swing it this way. Then I swing it this way. We're definitely cheating and using the second cam because I would die without it. Don't hit that car. Swing it. Oh, God. I didn't think about that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're good. Oh, we are good. We are golden. We are good. We're not good. This is bad. Hang on. I just gotta... Just gotta ease it back here. I don't know where that SUV was back there, or car. It looks like we're good. Alright, don't hit that SUV there, because that looks expensive. What is that, an Escalade? No, it's an Explorer. Alright, don't hit that sign. Alright, so now, the real question. How am I actually backing this in? That's the real question, because I can't just... Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull out on the road a bit. Gonna hit that light. Alright, let's get these hazards on. Let's let this ambulance go past, and then I'm gonna just throw myself out on the road. Looks like that way is clear as well. That's nice. Alright. Now we just... Okay. That car totally just slid on that side of the screen. Can you stop honking, y'all? I mean, I appreciate how much distance y'all gave me, but you can stop honking. It's very clear I'm getting out of your way. Man, AI. Oh man, I love when reverse goes into third gear because that's when it just picks up. Alright, come on. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Alright. So now I don't have to pull out on the road, so I have a bit more room to maneuver this thing. That's looking a lot better now. Just have to pull it forward a little. Okay, that looks way better. Like, can we just... Yeah, that looks so good. Alright, there we go. Yep, calling it at that. Let's go ahead and drop this thing off. Did excellent. 318 miles, which took us... We'll just call that 9 hours. 67.9 gallons. Just call it 68 at this point. But yeah, we got $15,459. We got 745 XP. We're doing pretty good. We're on level 42, making our way slowly up to 43. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Worldwide Trucking. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below if you have suggestions or feedback for me. Like I said, if you have game suggestions, toss them down there. Totally take a look at that. And yeah, check out my Discord. That thing that popped up on the top of the screen. Yeah, that. Hope you had a nice holidays too. And I hope 2021 is better. I'm just hoping. Just hoping. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Ro. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Adios.